What up, world? It's your boy Bobby V, representing from Atlanta, Georgia, all the way here to Germany, which is one of my favorite places to be. So, holla at your boy Bobby V, Blue Collar Dreams, Sky Lounge Music. Let's get it. This album, Peach Moon, is the first single off of Peach Moon I will be performing tonight. And it's entitled Back to Love. And this album is a whole live album. It's a great conceptual album as far as just really telling people to go back to love of whatever they want to do in life. Never give up, you know. And all the songs are songs of message, songs of hope, songs of peace, and not necessarily songs that are just talking about sex, you know. And I know in my past and all my other albums, I've always talked a lot about sex, but you know, I feel like I've grown a lot more. And, you know, I want to send out a better message with my music. And the new album, Peach Moon, I'm very excited about it because it's a whole live album. I'm playing keys now. And, you know, I really just went back to love of music. And, you know, I'm playing piano, been taking piano lessons. And the whole album, like I said, it's a live album. I'm excited about it. On this album right now, we have a couple features, but this album is really not going to be a feature album. You know, this album is going to be an album of basically a vibe session of music that we've went in the studio and just created, just, you know, basically playing with the band, you know. And I have two members of my band here tonight. And, you know, the album is just that. You know, it's a live album of good quality live music with live instrumentation. And it's entitled Peach Moon. So the first single is on iTunes right now, Back to Love. And, you know, the album is going to be incredible. And this is my most thought out album that I've done to date. You know, I really have taken my time in making it. It's a work in progress, and I'm excited, you know, to release it top of the year. The production, you know, I co-produced a lot of tracks. I worked with Tim and Bob as well on a few of the tracks on the album. And I have, you know, my band, my MD of my band, Murphy Mitchell, you know, helped me produce a lot of tracks on the album. And, you know, I really have kind of like my own team of producers and writers that I work with in making the album. So the album is very thought out. You know, we definitely took our time and have taken our time in making it. And, you know, I'm looking forward to, you know, the people really receiving it and seeing the new Bobby V. Yeah, Back to Love, you know, like I said, it's the first single, and it's really talking about, you know, the message of going back to the love of music. I had to go back to the love of music and take piano lessons and really get, you know, more engulfed with my music and who I am as an artist. We got a track called Never Give Up, which is talking about never giving up on anything that you do in life, you know. We also have a track called Who Am I to Change? And it's just talking about, you know, I'm going to be who I am regardless. You know, whoever my growth is, whatever my growth is, you know, who am I to change for somebody else? And that's the message with that song. That goes for everybody. And all these titles go to everybody in the world. You know, these are messages that I want people to listen to and feel in their heart and soul, and not necessarily always talk about sex. You know, sex is great. We love sex. But there are also other things in our lives that, you know, and challenges and things that we face in everyday living that I really wanted to touch on. And I felt like, you know, by me doing 5 albums, it's time for me to really give the people something that will stick to their souls and be around forever and ever. So I'm really, really excited about people seeing the new me and seeing what, you know, I'm going to give them on this Peach Moon project. The album of my life, I mean, it has to be a few, but I would say Jodeci was an album of my life. D'Angelo, both albums. A Babyface. I listen to these albums to date. They're in my iPod, and they definitely inspired me. You know, they inspired me, especially D'Angelo. He really inspired me on this Peach Moon project. I went back, listened to all this stuff, really studied him, and you know, I felt like it's a void missing for that type of music, that real soul music that feels good, the music that people can just close their eyes and just listen to, and they not necessarily jumping around and partying, but they just feel a different feeling when they hear it. And that's the kind of music I wanted to make on Peach Moon. I wish I could cook, but me and you, we get married and you cook for me. If I had to take one, I would take a dog. Cats are so sneaky and spooky, but I would not like either one in my house because they have the house smelling. You got to look to the future, you know, and I see big things in the future. So, of course, I've had a blessed past and a great past, and there are always moments that you want to go back to, but you got to live for the future, and, you know, I'm excited for what's to come. Love or sexes? It's nothing like love. I mean, sex is, you know, it's great, but nothing like having somebody you can always call and run to that will give you all of those things. Both. For me, solo song. Solo song. I prefer solo because you get all the artists. I think that now, you know, the music game now is how many people you can feature on a song, and you never really get that artist. You're getting who's ever hot at the time on the song. And I think the solo songs just last for lifetimes versus features who's hot and who's not. Summer, definitely. Drop the top, feel good, love summer. Of course, I think you would say Ferrari because they're less made. You know, Porsche, they're everywhere. They're nice cars, but definitely probably want something a little more exclusive, and I guess that's a Ferrari. Get ready. Here we go.
What is this?
This is my symbol. This is the Bobby V symbol. Not only am I an artiste, I'm an artiste. I kind of messed up.
Why you choose the color blue?
Blue. Blue Collar is the name of my label. Blue Collar Dreams. And I love red, so I pick red to go in the background. If you come to my house, I have a lot of red things in there. A lot of accent lights are red. Both of my cars, I got two cars, they both red.
Ferrari?
Bentley. It's a red Bentley. And I have a Camaro. They don't have those here, but it's like an American muscle car. So I have both of those, and they're both red. I love red. It looks good. My sister told me it looks good on my skin. And ever since then, I've loved the color red. And we're almost done here. There's a lot of girls I know that have this symbol tattooed on them. you go to my Instagram page, you'll see a few. Every time I go do a show somewhere, there's a young lady that comes and says, "Hey, I have that symbol. It's so pretty." I could have drawn it a little better, but I'm not that good of an artist, but I'm pretty good. That's the Bobby V. And I make a heart for you. My new girlfriend. Yeah. Blue Collar Dreams, Sky Lounge Music. And there you have it. Backspin TV, baby. Let's go. One of my favorite punchlines, I guess off the top of my head for a rap song would have to be, back in the day, Puff Daddy said on the "I've been around world, I've been around, He was like, "I don't have to write rhymes, I write checks." That's hot. And there you have it.